Good morning, my dear students. My name is Palaj Vishwas, Assistant Professor, Department of Mechanical Engineering, JS College of Engineering. And today is the discussion of the tools for continuous improvement. This is my the lecture number 26, and paper is the Quality and Reliability Engineering. And already previously discussed uh, about the concurrent engineering and also the tools for continuous improvement. And basically, over the years, numerous tools, the techniques and systems have been designed to aid improvements. And basically, we have to concern according toward the different type of products. Like in our the business strategy also will be improvements, and for you have to concern the different type of tools. That like you have to always concern your the quality of products will be introduced the customers, and also your the customers will be satisfied. For your business also will be continue according to your this long run. For you have to always consider according to your this the continuous improvements, and the continuous improvement, that like you have to always improve our this the product quality, that like the product will be produced for this the long times, and there is the no difficulties is arise during or this the product quality, and that means your product will be the improvements, and also the continuous improvements which will be done. Then few tools also will be the applied during, and also the different techniques also will be the included during toward the systems. Basically, they are intended to give the business, and basically you have to concentrate according to your the business will be the improvements, and also the intended to this the business framework, so that they do not have to create their own from scratch. And another things also will be here with so many options to choose from. How do you know which one is right for your specific business needs also will be here. And basically few times you have to concentrate according to the according to your the business, and also the you have to improvement of your this the product quality, that like your the improvement of your business. Then you have to require for this the right information, the which type of tools will be applied during your the business needs. And another things, we have to consider for this the six most popular and effective continuous improvements tool are available in our markets, and also in our industry. Then you have to concern according to all the different six popular tools, and this type of tools will be used for the continuous improvement for total quality management. And this will be the six popular tools will be given the names: the PDCA, and Gimbal Works, the Gimbal Works, and also the 5OS. And another thing is the Toyota the Kata coaching from managers, and also 3AMS, that like the Muri, Mura, and Moda. And another things also will be here, the continuous improvement softwares will be given, that like the continuous improvement softwares. And these six tools will be the very popular, and also these six tools will be used for the continuous improvements for total quality management. And the first things also will be discussed during to this PDCA, that like the plan, do, check, and act. This will be concerned according to the PDCA, that like the short form of this the PDCA, that like you have to first plan your the product, that like your the how you have to introduce your the product will be the good quality product, and on another things how you have to improve your this the product, and also the this will be considered according to your the different plan will be available when you have to consider according to this the PDCA cycle. That likes the another things is the do, and only you have to given some plan, but not will be done this type of jobs, and also done this type of plan will be successful properly, but this is the not will be completely improvement in your the products, that like your the total quality management. Then you have to require for this the planning. Similarly, you have to concern according to this the done this job, and do according to your this the plan. For this this will be concerned according to this the do, and P and do, that like the P and D will be concerned, that like the do is means the D is means do. And another thing is required for this the check, and you have to done the job, but you not will be checking properly. Okay, not will be checking properly, then this will become some difficulties is arise, because the according to your requirements you have to concern according to this the done this job and the planning fast and also the done this job and according another things also will be required for this the checking that like check will be properly and the basically the previously already discussed the different is the checklist. The similarly and the during to this the PDCL cycle PDCA cycles also required for this the different checking procedures also will be required that like the different checklist that this type of job will be planning and also this will be done the systems and again you have to done the tomorrow will be doing the this type of job. This all things also will be required according to your the planning and also you have to checking these procedures and also the acting the suppose the you have to checking that if you difficulties comes during to your the systems and then you have to check but not will be act on this during the system but this you cannot be implements in this the checking procedures then this will be your product not will be improvements and for this that you have to consider according to this the PDCA cycle properly. The provides you with a systematic approach to testing different ideas and hypotheses and it can help you to implement this continuous improvement throughout your organizations using structure frameworks and other things you have to consider. If you want to improve the business process efficiency or productivity then the PDCS cycle can help you us and another things that it enables them to avoid making the same mistakes repeatedly and is commonly used in lean manufacturing process also will be here. And the PDCA stands for the plan that define your strategic goal and how you will achieve them and this will be the first things also is considered is the PDCA stands that's like the second thing is considered according to this the do that like the implements the plan and makes any change required to ensure its work and basically the you have to consider according to your this plan but not will be implement your plan and also the you consider the this is the your plan also will be things but you not will be your plan will be done then this will be the difficulties and also not will be properly gain your the business and you think the implement the plan and makes any change required to ensure it works. Another things the check evaluate the results and identify opportunities for the improvements and the act the makes adjustment based on what's found in the previous steps also will be here the during to your the act and basically this will be the PDCA cycle and you have to given the like the enter your the sub headings headlines here and you can see this is the PDCA cycles will be given and just like you can consider the first things is here that like the plan is the future steps the maps also will be considered according to your this the plan and also the goal and action plans is here the what is the goal of your company, what is the goal of your the new products, what is the goal of your the new business strategy and what will be the goal is the your the business strategy is the long term product goal and the short term goal. This is the all things also will be mentioned according to your the plan. Just like the what is the goal you have to achieve consider and first you have to set your goal and again this goal will be fulfilled according to your this the done these procedures and another things the socializations and sometimes we can see the few types of plan is here but there is the no social value is given here on this the your plan but you have to always mention according to your the socialization according to your this the plan and then you have to given your the socializations and another things you have to consider according to this the do that like the major results and you always consider according to your the measure of results the which type of problems is comes which type of benefits is comes which is the social value you have to consider according to this the all things you have to consider according to the measure this result and either your result is not measure result is not measured then you cannot be benefited this long times and you cannot be act your this the properly and for you have to consider according to your the result will be considered like the measure these results the how many benefits will become how many revenue will be generated in all this the company and what is the estimated cost also will be here the all things also will be considered according to this the measure and another things the visual management also will be consider required. The visual management, the which one is the visually seen the all things, the this type of work will be done, then this is the this type of benefits will become, and also the this is the defects also will become, and these things also will be required for this the visual management, and few teams also will be recruited during to your the visual management. And another things, the problem solving is the essential during to this the suppose you have to plan is according to your plan you have to done this successful to plan, then you have to doing this, then you have to see the few problems will be arrives, and during this system running these few problems will become, and also you have to consider that these problems will be solving, and either your product not will be launched in your systems like us, your product not will be launched in your the market, and for this the problem solving procedures is the considers according to your this doing procedures. And another things, the conduct review, and during to this the systems you have to few conduct review will be considered according to this system. Either your without a review then your plan will be not success properly. For this the conduct of a few reviews also will be there. This type of the product will be suppose the similar type of product is the launch in the different company, then you have to review to from this the different companies review, and which is the benefited or the which one is the loser or which one is the popular, then all things also will be conducted review and also found this. And another things, the transitions to continuous improvements, and this will be this the much more essential for this the continuous improvements, and this like consider is the transitions, and either your the improvement procedures will be stopped, then your product not will be survive for this the long time in our environments. For you have to always consider according to this the continuous improvements, and these transitions will be the continuous improvement much more essential, and also you have to consider according to the transitions. And another things also is considered the socialization, the each and every things that like the plan, and also the do this system, this all things also the maintain according to this the socializations. And another things is here, the during to this the plan and check will be do is completed, then you have to record for this the check, that like the check, that means the performance to plan, and that like the your the doing during this the doing times, then you have to always concentrate according to your the plan will be this, and also the which type of job will be completed, and which one is the performance, and the all things you have to checking properly. And also the your full procedures also will be required for this the checking procedures, and similarly your performance also will be measured, and according to your the performance measurements, then you have to consider the different the equipment also will be used during for this the performance measurements, and this performance to plans also will be satisfied your the performance according to your the plan, then you have to consider for the these things also will be correct procedures also will be done. But you are the not satisfied your the performance according to your the plan, then you have to again the repeated the for the same to this they are doing or the second step, just like the doing repeatedly, and again this will be required for this the problem will be solved, and also this will be considered for this the next step. And another things will reinforce PDCA discipline also will be maintained the properly, the you cannot be reinforced and cannot be properly maintain your the PDCA discipline, then you cannot be properly produce in this the new product, and also this will be continuous improvements will be done during the PDCA cycle. And another things that this will be considers the plan, do and check, and again you have to consider to this the act, and that like the identify systematics, and this will be considered for this the identification for the identify systematics problems, and during to this the action for this the identified systematic problems, and also the identify cultural barriers, and view the this will be required for this the identify the cultural barrier, the which procedures you have to improvements, and also the this person will be able to these procedures, and also this will be go for this the cultural activities, and also this like procedures will be applied. And another thing, the establish the next gap also. That sometimes we have to see from this the fast worker to this the manager. This like the this difference between the two person. This is the one gap will be here. And sometimes we have to consider the plan, do and check that these three processes also will be concentrated. The some gaps also will be find. And during to the establish the next gap also will be here, and also this will be implemented, and also the actions will be required. And another thing is that select the next improvement project. Like according to your process, that you have to complete the first phase of project, then you have to again consider the next improvement projects also will be considered, the which is the action of this the next improvement process but this project also will be over, and again another project also will be starting from this this will be the select for this the next improvement projects. And another things, the graph situations, the problem statements, the lean value of propositions, socializations, and the evaluative speech, and current stress maps also will be considered according to the this PDCS cycle. And either you can not is the properly maintained to this this whole things, then your the product is the not completely improved, and also your product is the not survive in or the environment like or the markets. And according to your this the new product launching, and also sometimes we have to the old product will be continuously improved, and also this old product will be produced properly, and also the business revenue will be generated very much, and for this will be considered according to this the PDCA cycle is the properly maintained. Another things is the Gimbal Works is comes. This is the second. This is the Gimbal Works is the another important tools for this the continuous improvement process, and that like the continuous improvement for this the quality and total quality management of this the any type of products. For we have to consider according to this the Gimbal Works. When it comes to continuous improvements tool, the Gimbal Works can be particularly powerful. Basically, this will be first things is the consider is the PDCA cycles, and another things is the consider according to this the Gimbal Works. And the Gimbal Works is the most powerful is powerful tools for this the continuous improvement of the total quality management, and they enable you to tap into the most valuable resources a company has, its people. That means the Gimbal considerations, the Gimbal tools will be considered. That means the most valuable resource on a company is the people. Like your people is the fully satisfied in your job, and also the in people will be the fully satisfied in your the company. Then this will be gives to the most benefit for your the benefit products will be launched the markets, and also the this will be properly advertisements from this the workers, and the worker to this the customers, and this will be by hearts works will be done during this system. For this the most resourceful or the very variable resource for a company is people, its people. And another things, the your few company we can see that there is the worker is the not is the value is value is found from the top management, and this will be the neglected from this the top management, and the all things this will be neglected, and from this the all things that like the your salary is the very low, and also this will be the humiliation on the all procedures, and this top management is always neglected your the workers, and not will be given the PF and ECS and another things also will be given, and this will be required for this the company people is the very variable resources, and also you have to give them some value. And another things, the most innovative improvements idea often come from the employees who are working on the front line and problem solving on the daily basis. Basically, the another this will be comes from this the employee. Basically the some person will be work on this the font lines, and also this will be few problems will be solving the each and every day, and this will be comes from this the new innovative idea, and also these persons also will be given some improvements idea, and how we have to develop the new product, and how we have to develop our the business, and also the how your company will be the sustain, or the manufacturing units and the manufacturing environments, that like the all things also will be given some idea in the front line or employees that who will be the receiving this job the daily basis. And the another things they have in depth understandings also of their particular area of the manufacturing process and are able to provide the potential solutions. And sometimes we can see the particular area, the few times of manufacturing will be benefited, and another manufacturing is the not will be benefited on this on that area. And for this the area will be the importance for the another things, the manufacturing process, and also the able to provide the potential solutions also will be comes during to this the Gimbal Works. And another things will be comes the 5 ways. The 5 ways is another important tools for this the continuous improvements. This the 5 ways is one of the best continuous improvement tools for the root causes analysis. And basically the root causes analysis is the very much important tools, and also this will be used for this how you have to the defect will become on your the product, and the all things also will be implementation also will be the noted, and also this will be it can help to identify the source of a problem, and basically the this will be solving this problem, and also that this will identify the what's the source of this problem, and the where this will be the problems is arise, and how this problems will be comes in our the company at like the in our product units, and this will be fastly identify and identify these problems, and also see beyond the superficial issues also will be facial issues also will becomes during to this system. And by asking why several times in a row, you can dive deeper into the heart of a problems, and this will be asking during to this the systems why it is the deep drive divide the deeper into the heart of a problems. And another things this enables you to them come up with the potential solutions that accurately address it instead of just treating the symptoms also will be here, and this will be the potential solutions will be given accurately, and this will be addressed properly, and this will be replaced, or the again you have to solve your problem according to this place. The all things also will be mentioned according to your the symptoms, and it also helps teams to move past appropriating the blame or finger pointings to find the real issues also will be concentrate according to this these points, and this is the blame will be comes, but the what is the fingering, and what is the pointing, and to the real issue, the how this will be solve your problems. And another thing is the Tuyoka Taka Kata coaching from managers, and the Toyota Kata concept was observed by Mike rather as parts of his research into the car company, and basically this will become the Toyota Kata coaching from managers. This will be comes from this the Mike brothers, and another thing the renowned for is the Kaizen culture of continuous improvements will be come out. That's like the Kaizen culture will be the considered according to your the continuous improvement. He noticed the behavior patterns of katas. Basically the kata coaching is come from this the behavior patterns or katas that were contributing to it. Basically this will be the behavior patterns. That like the katas, where is the main things also will be the behavior. That like suppose you're the your subordinates, you have to give in to this the high attitude. Then your subordinate is not properly done the job. Basically, he will be the mentally affected for you. For this will be concerned according to this the behavioral patterns, and also this will be some effects also will be comes. And another things, the one of these katas related to the coaching of employees so that they learn, improve and focus their efforts in the right directions also will be here. Basically this katas employees that they learn, improve and also focus their efforts on their right directions. And another thing, that you feel if you feel that your team is unmotivated and you consider your team is not motivated, that like the or no longer developing is considered, because your team is the always motivated according to your the speech, according to your the consideration, according to your the motivation speech, according to your the behavior, and all things also will be required for according to this your the team, and your team is doing this the best, then your the company will be the survive for this the long time. Yeah, and also your product will be the good quality products will be produced. But your team is not motivated, your speech, and this will be there is the no longer developing will be done during your the systems, or your team always motivated by you and according to your the top managements, and all things also will be considered according to your the team will be the motivated. Then the Toyota kata coaching can help them to improve effort. That's like these coachings will be give some effort for this the help for the your production also your the continuous improvements. And another things, the 3 AMs, that's like the Moody, Mura and Muda. This is the 3 M's is considered the another important tools for the improvement of total quality management. Then the 3 M's were identified as a part of the Toyota lean production systems. Then refers to 3 different categories of deviations that causes problem for companies, and basically these 3 M's will be the different categories deviations will be causes to this the problems of companies. And another things, these issues can manifest themselves in manufacturing, research and the developments, marketing or any number of other departments also the considered according to your the manufacturing, research and development. This will be considered for this for these issues. And another things, the 3 M's refer to Japan that like this will be comes from Japan, and also the Japanese words that's are usually translated as Muri. That like Muri means the overburden caused by lack of resources. Like sometimes you can see that during the different companies the overburden that like the causes by lack of resources, the poor planning. Sometimes you can see for this the poor planning or too much waste removal procedures will be considered according to this the Moody. And another things is considered for the Muda. Muda is the waste such as excessive transports. That like the excessive transports is given like the inventory, and the few companies we have to consider this is the inventory is the so high quantity of inventory is the available this company, but this is the not is the taken the different type of orders, and for this will be the difficulties. And for this the waste of the excessive transports, inventory, and sometimes the waiting overproduction. Like the few company we can see during to the overproduction, that this overproduction type of materials not will be supplied properly to this the dealer or the customers. For this will be the storage on your company, then this will be costing the storage, and this is the difficulties for the your cash is the garage. That like this will be the freeze on your cash, but this is the not used for this the another business purposes, is business purposes and the business purpose. For this will be the difficulties for this the overproduction and all the defects, and this will be comes from this the Muda. And another things for this will be consider for this the Muda, and this will be the in pursuing a lean management approach to business by 3M is one of the best continuous improvement tools for identify problems that also eliminates waste. And always you have to consider that like the eliminates of waste, and the waste will be eliminates, then your the products is the good, and also this will be business will be the revenue generated properly. And another things is the continuous improvement software is used in today. There are now many digital continuous improvement tools that offer powerful business benefits is comes. They tend to leverage the best aspects of their improvement tools and combine them into one easy to use solutions. Online platforms enables companies to easily capture idea and feedback from the employees. Some have built-in guides that walk people through continuous improvement process, such as the PDCA cycle, empowering them to take actions. And the continuous improvement software also makes analysis and reporting a breeze. Instead of spending time creating complex spreadsheets or the gathering key performance indicators from different departments, reports can be generated instantly. This enable you or to see how your company is progressing towards its continuous improvements goals, and how productivity, profitability or quality are being impacted. The next class can discuss the POCA. Thank you, students.